Bache, Bravi,
Mejosu,
Bokode,
Yankupon dom bibia fine.
Campaign ko yi.
Ano pay die, wama me kwenye nese, menam afidie so adenya miasi.
Amen.
Say a tutu America call around the country. Wahwe so bibia nsi na abisi ne. Enra ye major program which was outlining the 6-point plan for Ghana. Enra me address here, mse musumu 5.
Yeah.
UTV5, GTV5, stations be brave FI. Nti anopedi me de nchia ne Nyankopon nhyira. De magana fo nyina yetifo motifo mo ehwe through your social media channels. Wo Ghana ha ne abruchimam nyina. Campaign no enafo. Nanso so wo gidie se oba besom oman a wo yiro. The here ne se wo de obekọ na de ani die ani ebuo e de ama party for na wo kohia wo na wo de wasemato wo ye ne sa na wo de wo wi wajuma kwame eduru abato na wo mu na beto ya ba de obetima ya nso obesire nyame se asema wo no wo maka ento wo makoma so na emre no so a omo nto aba no emame. The same thing America say baby ye.
Asana beka say ento aban ma no say na o 6-point plan o kasa no na eya say o ye flag bearer dada entino na only omamun ne kasa na nye delegates.
That's correct.
Did you get that impression? Now share that now yen sir.
Na me no because me feel say o pese we a presidential candidate. The possibility say Obeba be the president no eso. Enti ese Ghana for ehu wani so wade ho. Intina me started me campaign me can station now the first time by saying kaibenya de ne nsemo emfata ekoso ne emfanto nche na yenye debate me ka sen ka media for munsum anase civil society ensum anase party na nkasa no cross ko betimi asom in a way to elevate the discourse because one here campaign no koyese momomo eni sorukuchi ni dede ni ensemo a emfata na senka ye ni sa enka yen as far as yes yen numpe.
Yeah,
I'm sure senka mo a mo be moderators no mo be busa ensem about yenis we do for the country Ghana, and I believe say wo pese we leader and na say we do o man so ese wunya ahobrase na odo ho ba na ye o pempensem both your private life and your public life, because you want to be a leader you have to be scrutinized. Enti me de me twen amano na me dedicate enra se me ye me policy day.
Okay.
Na me de ato Ghana fo nyina anim se NPP for delegates madom na pijamia adwina damiti mu ase Nyankopon ye madom na Ghana fo hira so de mehwe ekwan am feel say de Ghana faso because kwa me yenka no kre o man no baby aye nam no de wo ka say yira kwan akoda ne say I say miriketu wo ni be ka say wild west, survival of the fittest. Say obi e tu bufa so say benya bibi enso so me de me kan da na so me kan so. So politics and governance is about public service. Now you can't public service. It means exactly how it is structured. Service to the public. Say obesom. Inti ye kwa bemu say ye kosom. Ye kwa bemu say ye kofum. Inti midye. A futu amedi two party for no. 2 million wamsem na wo. Wamuntie me. Me jidi say wo platform isu de so. A lot of the delegates no 8 me. Well, you say delegates, but I'm almost Papa, you say over 200,000. And Timuko constituency back. Uti anye be 1,500. So person we show money na. Kwame, so we can say home transport 100 cities for 150,000. And ya say more that from. Nti yenya kwanya say wo radio so na ye kasa. Na ye wo gidie say omo nyina so tie. Na o mafemu aba. Na eno o magina so de ato aba. Ama nipakura omfuse ose efata intimedia no pay me baya masem kakra bi party no to say the okan nye nne e chichire ye chichire no so ye di suban bi ye di nuado bi ye di nkabom bi ye di adwumaden ene kasapa ne ye ni die edru ba bi ye kra de ne se ye ne akrachefo na NPP for pebrofo ena hepe ko to se ne tai boni ade so enso ene utie kasa ne bi ne enema ekoso na eye onwanwa say intellectual party no ene omo edi enimu kasa omo keni ha adwene enti me campaign na the theme of my campaign NPP going back to our roots say yenko yenchi na enema ema party no ye krabehwe ema party no ho beye hwam ema Ghana for GA tumu no sa enema no na ese yekosesa na yefa those days ye meeting na di chance in besi o say obi anya contribution kwa me ahon kika nkrofo disika ba betumu no nya asem kitwa so dem shows ene usmo obi so nkotare poster na ohwe anim o twen bibi o say mam start ska ansana
se mo ba mo suban mo yiye na manaba na sa
well
because ba mo 16 years inti suban mo dan edu abem mo
me na me was the first MPP abem. I was there for close to 6 years.
Okay.
Mampeni Kufo Nekasama for press secretary to the president, presidential spokesman. Asemwa okay. Me yini se mi bisa. Because Mampeni Kufo ame misua nieme pi free ni ho na botre na ni die ne kasapa. Nkai so be hu se ni bukra fuda. Nkai a wo ma party for we obi a say be say we hear information obeka say Kwabena frɛ ye ndi chairman mama and I frɛ time chairman mama because no owugidie wo party no me can say ama ye hu say enen niema bi a akoso nansan enti party for no di ebufuo anto aba over 2 million ni nyina ye say ye refi say amemo no enti se cake o Kwame nti wo ba ban mu anu afa ne sekik no abetwitwa na wo no party for nko achedi
nti o patch say second NPP government na say bibia
catch me in cancer. What I'm trying to say no there is a certain fixation with say yenko uko aban mu I say ukudidi debi penny ba come say no taba or say no contribution no job. Me can't say mentality no say free politics because unya ye ne sape obi sum ekona or sum with so much expectation ye mranten Kwame na ye sum out of our hearts the goodness of our hearts so obinya bibio so onya bibio enye no na edaye ni so ye pesa oman no sakra nti I'm here, I'm passionate about this country and I want to see to the transformation of Ghana. See e besisa Kwame say yenya sa mindset recalibration see answer sa who say o may be any ho wiase a ye this attitude no kuma ebetime develop. Japan after World War 1945 it was down in ashes. Germany munyina ni pempeni for 2 years who see ho wa manya dufupe they were prepared to sacrifice some year nimfifre ye adwumaden the omo minus 80 years later ukohwa you are surprised. And this attitude na abeshe Ghana from titru. Na politicians ninkwa. Me feel say Ghana for nso. Ya ye enablers. Wo de me ma oppose kwa mesisia. Wo bo nipa ba betwa wo ho. Ehia a ye be ye yodium. Ye bo appointments sia na wonya ye se wonya ska. Ni say ntina nipa kwa abemu a na all of a sudden no mo chiche niema. Say subano it has to stop and it is a young man here or share good see also a coach pick up say 3 or 4 among communication directors oh baby then all of a sudden onye sika ekwesa aneme Kwame say o man no say ya stop sad here no ye huni ye
mindset revolution.
It is very important to me the revolution the na mempe word no
enter me the mindset by
dear me say mindset recalibration
but come now any too late
Kwame
ni enter make us and say okay mindset recalibration baby I didn't do one I can say unya push pena man for your YouTube eya say aka
enka me nyini say ka me de masre nyankopon say eno in fact that is the motivation eno na e pia me mama gina de mu because me feel say me akomanim kakra me de mbeto mpanimfo no mpanimfo mbeto no omo ho fama ene niema omo ye de sum ekuo no say ebesom oman no na efe ebinum kura wu yansa na ye ba power 2000 betu no omo no mo ni ho nenso so me pese me ye me ho as the bridge between the old and the present.
And I can say you're the bridge between NPP founding fathers and the future of NPP.
That's right. Because esane mapano anye bia na ese mitimi ja nchirman, there should be a legacy for the generation unborn and those today. Because se ukase kwame ye ntimi ya jemu obia anko prisika oman bia ye disikasi ye ni so no enwie na kwame unim se wonyini so a o she den yeska o sha o ka se man di time e ko dis ko ni nam ni e time ni ade e efe but media dem pese me kire mrantie no say there is more fulfillment in serving your country. Sika de ye obi anka se sika nye nenso so the love of it anase utu hu se bibia ye sika oman no ebesei nti mesre se yemfa sa niema no to nchen. Let's go back to your values. Make a service some sacrifice so don't go for selflessness se bi aduane hye wani mkwa betimi yi ediama obi yensesa oman no kwame because say yansesa yesu ban as people ene unya poster u converting krana amanfo edichine ne ade ne edi wachi ahemfu nyina betena chi adentra. It creates a certain posture na adwuma eda wani so no eno munua ba o ni tefem o se na se de emo adwuma ko bitimi busa say ahai de em say ahanye juicy nti president mpewasem adwuma se o de o juicy na juicy there be Yama Juma said go and turn around the fortunes of whichever state entity you are in charge of. Ya nyano sa ni nya sa mindset ni nyina so down to leadership kwame. It is leadership failure and ama Ghana abedru baby abedru. Say ye da parties nano ana aban nano. Ya nsesan ye subani ye hunu say ye basi ye besom na mum afe na ye be hye ye huma na look. For the last few years, and the crowd they all know. It will be Busa Madame. Now they have power and crofo warrior. Wedding Sakasi. Me can't say penny back. Your President Kufo time. No, or this 60 years. Also, be a party a year elaborate. President friend can't say my for Mr. So, person continue your minister there, Mr. Baby. Because you have to be sensitive to the plight of the Ghanaian people. Me cheering around the country, Kwame. From 1992, deep Professor Dubois till anyway, yeah, I make around it. Ghana, bre. Until I talk about urban regeneration and rural renewal. Okwem Krasen, the Areho. Adanya, yana nanum sisi yeno, and one of the sisi ho. And I intimian protect the environment in the tona as erosion, a yima, a dying hangi hangi. Even if we can't simply just contain and protect our environment, what kind of country are we then? What kind of people are we? Till the Buza question, I say, we have to pause. Iye Musaya who say, baby, I agree. I want to see a bedroom from 1957. Because Kwame Najo de Opa Tuka, never around Accra. Accra capital. Ya Bubonia. In fact, the last housing survey, actually say over 21% of all structures are temporary shacks. Ya bubu nyanchen time
kiosk estate.
Oh, and you mean na koso o memu. Yes, ye pe kwan pasu bi na ye kan ye resolve. Eja akwa me kwamna Agyapong me kokai because ye no kwamna de we arrogant. But we ayadea hadwin. Ghana for asitum enya kra. Kwa me ofro achimota ya okọ market na hye ho ya kwete ma asese gutters bi obonse pipelines, water and sewage pipelines, water pipelines I dey go nipa fi edida gatem Babu how tie ya na homa clip no to the side of the drain. Is that how to plan a community? And you will have a chaotic explosion of slum settlements.
Na some engineer from Kamwe Juma.
And a kind Juma ho. Make esa me kan ho asem. And no me kan. So sometimes I hold we the technical people. Then I talked about working with professionals of the built environment. I did hygiene. Nina said the local government system hasn't worked. You started in 110. Kwame. Say ahimfunu na you. Say when politicians using a buckle under pressure. It is now over 260. Why? Ujina road no so uko left I see a call cloti. Uko right I see. Ufa and so Accra we had Accra Metropolitan Authority.
Any achichem?
Ya chichem be 20. Ade. And he said in 1992 there's 210 pickups. Emma assemblies no say you say you have to buy 260. Look at the cost to the public treasury. Waste. On my team, if we don't reduce waste into my
remember our 6-point agenda so but Kwaba in Koma on your bosses here and Koma start here.
Yes.
2007 what do come by 2023 the buy delegate company then the chest says is your company.
Well, Kwame say no dey obi enu obetimi akire abano yentoya unim baby ebeko nti na metese binimu
opinion polls ni aden.
Oh Kwame Ghana ha the cost of conducting a proper poll. Going around 276 constituencies, administering questionnaires and asking questions. I'm not going to rubbish anything, but one say the same sample, which will be 73%. Why is another one of 62%? I feel the number 52. Me from what I have seen, because almost any policy, you are supposed to be civil society organizations. How are you funded? Because it is very expensive to conduct a proper poll. How are you funded? That every week is why a poll, the next week another poll, and then how? It is all calculated, orchestrated. Say omunim say kan sa na nkrofo ye ma hye won so nipa ba ko pe na de ma na nipa mienu
psyops
psychological operations. No kwena make actual. And difficult because for some of us our my figures and kitten no. Onwa etawa chi nyina na omoye mahye won. Nti so on jiwun dipa. Emwa ode ebua won kra no. Na ofu se oto ne sika egu. Enu na ya na ema no ha me kakra. But me wa chitafo a omo epemasem they believe in my political philosophy. They believe that Ghana has to be run properly. They believe that we need a decent character to run the country and lead our country. Kwame Subai ade hu hia wo mem. Ye ntimi mfa kasantwe etutrasem edidi atem entra omem. Enti if we the political leaders yen lead by example. Na ya nchire man say de binye say ne chire ma ye de adwene nyansa ne adwen toa se bi no obi nya adwene kra ye ni natem. You don't call people names. Intermediate minim say abano ye koto. Me call around the Kwame. You have a kaseria. No binumusu. Because I take them through the journey that I've been through in this party. I'm the only one amongst the five. Wasum edubu ahene. Asum Kufo. Asum Kufuado. Asum Bawumia. It is a genuine unity say enkaboma. Obi asu nim se menam minka kasafi bia entia menua bia se su de se nkabom so ama ne ese ye fa ne se bedin amai because ye party for over 2 million o man to ama o ne se so mo ka se bi kire se niam bi ko so a na o mani enye ho because dodo no fi se ye kan o mo hye nto o mo tifie minimum po ohia bibi emwa kakra ye mfa eni die kekekra bi ye se ye de ma no ya mfa ama no. Enti se omo sumani a se bi mesusumi obi a mefa nse e ka me hye se de aka o ma hye no enti niema e course a enie ya de on fuso omo fam no media obetima humanis Kwabena will give him the benefit of the doubt because he wasn't part of the last 8 years. So enti too many omsem ne wo media de metimi aye ne se mechire mu na ka kire om se enese obeka no kra Kwame go to social media asem de yesi kachema empro asem afiu ano etofom no ebi wo ha wontimi nsanfa. And some people have crossed the red line. Uhwe the way a chita for new candidates ni BAD and watem. How are you going to sit down? You see what China says, "Yanko sign BB."
China moko sign peace pact.
Na party na hwe ma nema a akoso over the last 6 months. Instead of naming and shaming people, one more misconduct or one more ye nema emfata. Omo chita for ye nema emfata omo yi omani esinchen. Mo anka ho hwe, wachina 2 days to elections. Na nsem o makan. Ashanti for ABS besremanim. Na mamuna mitrim. Wait ma ko jina na ya sensan. Na say last time you sign bi. And so ya anya ne public. Nti na bi enne no on pese omo ye ne public. They wo mo an say ya to abawi accept result no. Na men go independent. Last time penny back one go independent. So no assign. But we go independent. Intermediate men no the hamne say nim say independent pe. De anya independent na betimi akọ edipa baako. Enti wo kan bibia fa wuni a na wasusu aka. O project wo more. The ofu say nti wo a competitive or a viable option. No, I can say I believe I'm the most viable option because of some of these reasons. Because me can't say muntia obi anti me frɛ obi aso me ka ho no me boa obi abeba e kwampa ene akoma pa me de taba o me achi no se ne party suma me a ono so oba beta ma achi kwampa so
obi sa say kwampa na akoma pa de taba o me achi identity na de star one time achi biom
me de taba na achi kwame because as a Democrat party do koto aba na yi do di enimu. From 1992, young executives near Dr. Kwame Safuodoji. Ade o chire ene say ye to abawie ono an e de call Professor Dubois ho command Trinkwa number 12 Templesi Lane Airport. Die jano entina ye pe obi agina television so about the rules that time Kwame na Peace FM ni ho. Na ye GTV nkwa. Na ewiase ehu entese na ese enkwan wo yi adwoa obi atimi de nsa uram eyimu namwe. It was life threatening to be identified with the NPP in those days. And so because of conduct of Professor Dubois, because that time say to abawia man tida say we je kufo nipa we sebu nipa we safodu nipa we dabi yenyina de akomapa enuado etai Professor Dubois eji. The time I po obi akogina television so kwame na humpenifo nyina say obi ayam hihye because hwempenifo na omadwuma good that time biye mensa no mo penti mensa wiafe ike usu adesinum ni ade nyina sa time na de wo soldier for abem Rollins net so enso so me abrante no medi mfie aduasa 30 years afe na na mawie university me ye adwuma so aban adwuma mu enso so minya kokudro se mesum mekui me de me ho bebo afore at the risk of my development as a professional engineer. Me try national television e de me ho bo afore because me de me gi enkabo mu di sasu na 1998 me na nam di na ado danko akufo ado anim ye launching the campaign wo osu presby no mpeja na sachere Ghana the next president of the Republic of Ghana na ado danko akufo ado echi Ghana ha nyina ko wie sunwane na for the hwe from say team enso eno akire no ohun adwuma pa na ye from Adubo in time to man the campaign manager Jacob Echebilam tell that frame say beboa nti Kwame in the lead up to the election in 2000 although na sebio ye primaries name ni nafa no I became the de facto director of communications for the NPP and the campaign anti owini ye no so ope enkabom to farm send the back etene nchen press secretary to the president, presidential spokesman, Utu Nemetiem Ghana Abruchiro. Did the Nyansa no bina afore me amede air bomb me bra me pese me di bija and chirimano. So me can say I'm what I say me can kabo manyama no keke. I am the very symbol and embodiment of unity because me de me jisadi unity. Yenya to abawia. Na party no mi jinebi. Yakoto aba. Edi adenama Bawumia. ABC ebe showdown. ebisi ye jai ebisi o yesisi mi na say na me catch am say no. I'm saying Peace FM man, I know your interview. One of the first interviews. I was the first aspirant to come out and say look, you nyai kasa no. Na omo ekoto abo bi ankoso obi nsa na odi tim so. Ene abato de nema piti misi. Oma to awie, ye ko edie. Said the year 1992, 1998, 2007, ye 2 year, ye nyai dede no. Ni emfa komapa endi Bawumia. Because I'm an eternal Democrat and I'm a patriot of the NPP. And yes, not because of him as a person.
Party ninti.
Or vice president, I'm a kind of office staff. And I'm a man. And yeah, on you as a man could dinner on as a person. Me consume a cool MPP because I believe in serving the elephant. And you know, my buano, yenina, Kogana, Henina, Abano Yena, Anye. And he has started a new cycle of elections to elect a new flag bearer. Na me de me ho essentially nti asema obusa okwa na bi busa da na bi yesum party yensum nipa eno na high say people's loyalty are to individuals in this party. It is wrong. Your loyalty has to be to the elephant. Also no now through that no you extend that loyalty to the one that we elect. The be page and see also on a DNA.
For the sake of the party.
For the sake of the party.
But you say cracks about party no too deep and ya dia mo betimi repair.
Entina eso musumame no kwame. Wo na answer ade no. Cause ensem ni bia kan.
You say my papa chiche dodo.
Kasa na bi no maka across the red line. There's no way you heal these things. It is a party no pe and kabumame 2 delegates nifo. One musma Kwabena Agyapong. One nim semi de me namai. Me ken sempa. Me show mun crying. Me kan kabumasem. I call my tour the unity dialogues. Kasachre omo. Emma omo emfato ho. Every say. Mr. Kofo. Senka we bi akobeka say. Kwabena come premier to me. Me no nya adwuma. Enso fa me tena ne nchen say ne ba. That is the symbol of a quintessential Democrat. So, Sansu na say no party. Entina me wanwa se nipa e behave say omo party for and na time e chichi party no na omo ni hwana na utimi di uni atem call the people names attack them enti yewia na say nipa na wa attack no oweni a na ye de ne kochire Ghana for nto aba ma how Sansu ba no enye timi de me two party for no so omo pe kamom obi a genuinely obetimi aka party na boma omo nsuma me de omo ni mi frititi kwame te say de woni mi frititi omo ni mi frititi omo se masum ko no omo ni de asi okwe mu kwame aye twemi abo so saa so ma na me tiko ahwe party da even in 2016 general secretary on suspension we mobilizing scared the bois a lot of constituencies BBD ministers near ute say me kada because the mark of a leader they say we are there the impedifam beto Stephen Craig kunum and appear minkanum near the Dr. Donkofo we are there yenka ye ka say
kwame pianim
we are there yenka to me ametopoto ni dan miensa wo
hey
me na mka chiro 3 houses at the boa party ute say wakanda
wona wakanda mate
and dan me ka chiro sana mpenifo no tete enti ye ya de aye mfa nto amonte na me na me say na me we musika say it is a mark of poor leadership. Enti me two party for so one way yes and nam dwudwa enum kekensem mfata esa good party na say credit them te hopefully there will be national executive na mentima kamasem say regional chairman MPT radio so discussing the internal things about money near the idea campaign. How do you do that? How does it come just because wage na enti dey abana de duru na wakoto de quietly enti na party na shemra say we are regional chairman and kamen yiwanim so obi anim so beto ama obi saso na chief of defense staff oto aba IGP to aba even chairperson of electoral commission oto aba
chief justice
oto aba but what to say obi abegina bondin say me support party we yenya na sa and so the current regional chairman omato emrano atwene na omune di campaign anim na oyesa what message are you sending to the party? What message are you sending to the country? If you say emra our party is a party of rules and
but apart from 3 regional chairmen, many other chairmen bureau.
I want to
say yeni baby I want to regional. Yeni baby I brought regional. Yeni baby I Jeff Kunedu regional. Omo me answer na me oni bi ka wana.
Oh, bebre. Omo ani ma me mpina ha na me.
Me pa che so omo yi omanim.
Omo me catch so others ni so yi omanim. E bi a capture omo because omo call constituencies e catch say yenye ne say.
Because me Jeff Kunedu Eastern region mo so yi nanim. Ama Brian. Abronye yi nanim aba Bawumia. Want media started that
voter chairman they the same thing.
Honestly, Yama Ken. And
Oyema Bawumia.
Honestly, Yama voter region.
Voter.
Okay, meaning.
I
can't chairman.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I see.
No, I don't. I know what is happening, but I don't want to discuss.
Is that not why a bema cracks na bamo?
And tina me say me wan wan sem penifo mudi party ni. Mo shemra na mo amabuso. Na mo the problem akoma. Young general secretary say I have me because I identify with that position. So
oh bro
no hano
kodia
because mo am sheda ye nema na afi okoye bibibia na we bono ha na we bono ha aden so who the measure enti ade hadwen say we are leading a party abane yekoto unim Ghana for party for the trim we say ko for na kai say ento so abada abano koduru a on anim de odebema no enti wo yi anim no na usaye regional chairman na party penimu no na say ye koto abana anko de open afa na wo dey regional chairman na fi ye campaign na say na obeye no oh enti sa subane ya de anti me regional secretary na me two of even members of parliament ye catch them so baby abeto de obetimi ato akọ so na say outwardly munamo yesano eha adwene because when you become a member of parliament you are not even a member of parliament for NPP, you are a member of parliament for the whole constituency. It places a bigger responsibility on your shoulders. So I'm going to mention now so me de anya no kra na ha me kese sen kasa na efri ebinumano echitafo no bia no across the red line no enti yenim se masremenim memuna mitrim di sanema yesi ekosinsan after all the things that have happened too much water has passed under the bridge kwame enti mesre party for no so mo penkabom no mo pese yenya give ourselves an opportunity to win in 2028 kwame say Ghana for omo just be 8 years old because the man who you try the 4 Asaka Haman. Till 2028, November 29, already 8 years. My two party for no for say opposition. So yenye 1 year na etwa makatre ene po yempo hardly by ibika. Name the ombeye on the 31st. And the bachelor say ye betimi asan ya ba na say enye because money more party for na more kase nyeme because mo anya happy say Menkwane the only person among the five. Me na menka system no. Until it gives you a fresh lease of life. Oh, he was Kwabena ya wa FM no nka hunti bia ye mfanche no. Sympathy vote. Na makachi no se mesusu no ya twema boso. Ti me ka won mu a ewo party mu a ye nyina bre ya ka o mashade ya ka o nyina o headmaster ne me. So dem show no. Enti se wo suma me a me remfi wo bre. Your very welfare of these polling station executives and the grassroots of our party be the bottom of my heart. Me kasa so a enye vote nti na me ka. Omunim ekwanya mafaso a conduct me ho from a dubu days ebesi ne. Me na mo in omo na dia dance Kwame papa de we are here obu ha na wo refi. Wono na be fra kai say wo na ade me papa share ha, wo na ade we ka ha. So ho dem show. Enti cracks na abano. Baby, I drew no dear. You can just paper over it. But see, pese, we want genuine healing. Vote KAA. I will become the glue. My SS touch. I make factions and I can bring them together. And so that we can give ourselves an opportunity to me in 2020.
Richard says, I was in Japan for 3 weeks in August last year. And as Kwabena is saying, I was shocked to see the kind of society they've built after Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings. Neatness, orderliness, respect, and the love for customs and traditions. After that, I've given up on Ghana because the mindset is bad. And then I make Kwabena, I dream it. Kwame, you see the kind of talk some of these aspirants talk about, who is not a decent person. If Kwabena thinks someone is not decent, he should name and shame, but not throw shade. He's a fine guy, but some of his words. George from Ridge. And then this one says, you should have been handpicked for the NPP, Kwabena. If NPP is serious about building Ghana for Ghanaians, don't worry, we'll mend it. Let them break the party for their selfish greed. Submit Nedebai. People must be sanctioned, especially the regional chairman. Until that is done, everybody will think there are no rules to discipline those who fought and follow suit. Dr. Aaron Edu, UPSA. Chairman General, the man in your studio, I don't get it. Okay. There's no love in the NPP. All we know is pretense. The worst ones are the insults and disrespect. One love from London. Greetings to my all-time mentor. Fantastic submission, excellent ideas. Nana Poku Darlington, NPP USA, Dallas chapter in Texas. NAD and Abai. And then this one says, Kwabena, you remind me of my old boy, the late Patrick Agbanawasi.
Oh, of course. These are all the giants of the party. That time we were voter region, now NPP. I
know who voter region. Only Fotominum. Former commissioner.
It took a free courage Kwasika. So, enti eniyamani bi o me hwe bra ya bre asom ekui na enne mrantie ni bi a wo man hu sa bre no na omo kasaye ne omo ni ye ni ade a gu party ne hufia na me ya Kwame
o ma me hu bre
me ne courage ye kosata no hu sa ni bi no mde ma he ye ko training because me na ma call IPAC from 1994. Yeah, electoral reforms. Let's say you could training voter for more Catholic center. A drew motto will say,
we see,
just say, in a motto, I consider say, former foreign minister, and I'm friend. No, the car, and Ashanti 80 to us. Now, Kwame, 1996. Me ko tamale. Nsem you are okay. Ka ni ho ye ni ka nti metese bi no ye dede se wo meska se 1996 ye the STC ni fit tamale we see Kintampo Mustafa friend say Idris ni ho arimi ya on the otase se wanyini wadi be 80 Haruna Atanyua on the regional secretary ko training tamale fo ni ye se enyina gina sakasaka ho na STC na wo ye pake you say na e kofo posters kakra ena e baye e mutie hwe gu fom 96 o ati said ye before I the kofo hwe yam ye chichire ade kakra kakra di she STC na se na ese mi gina Kintampo na mi yibi ma o na say me ko Kintampo chairman no o kai me say that time no say youth organizer say ye de ma o ye nam ye nante so those days friends at TD Cape Coast TD Broadmans if you honam ko shia eco trainee central regional secretary na friend Suma ne wo enti me hwe wo mo ne adwuma wo mo ye na na wukunum Sana Lodge I mean penny betima ko meeting e committee chance we see o Kandapa Minister of Security na who na mesre no you can you so no ba meeting just all do ka ko shebe bi no afa e den chi ko e adwuma wala electricity
easy ya
accountant also because aban na ye fighting on Rollins no that one or that one also aban so gina bi enti ebra ya famu no e bi no man famu bi enti they are taking things for granted enti no obi betuma be gina radio so no one can sem or say or support to obinti no na odidi unu atem to embarrass the whole party and provide cannon fodder for the NDC to use in 2028. How can you do that? Say, oh yeah, obi a wodo party na. And simply why yenka. Me, my press secretary to the president, I'm privy to a lot of secrets, local and international. You have to die with them. What do you call yen sem nyina na yeka. Niema mehu. Me kasa. Ke binu wo mpia bonta je say the abo and the power. Nanso so you keep it. So, intermediate minua na all ka de na all kan. Dem pese o te ase ne say. Yen nyina nim de ekoso. Kwa me wa na o di adanse say ensem a ekokoso enye. It's not my duty to say makabu we di na we di. No. Yen nyina iti de ekoso we know. We are privy to it. Adia Ghana ha yen penisi bedi no kreno and call a spade a spade. So me dem me aspirant. Enti me yes obi because be am pese me go obi hu fi. But neutral people like those who are in charge of the party, who are supposed to be neutral, should be able to call people to order when they cross that red line. And many have crossed it. Intermediate kakra American, they are still party for no. If you are see, you bube, you say a baby, we are itimeso, and I say,
a baby one eso.
And if you are see so no, nye boy, nyame boy, any timubi. Enti even the trajectory of life nyame na hihye one more kwa no start so called guys
guys in Bema camp
wo mu nyina ene ubusa mo no start ya ebi ewu ebi ahwiase ebi ayeye sa na wiase etie intermediate dem papa de tete me methodist ni eno ani say spirit of contentment. The Yankupon de Bemo Bia Moaninso. Because if we are say, Matika Sani be free, Nipeni Biwa, and yet de say aspirant, to be continental radio, so now what describe being so room de Emfa or Moncam. So, Musmoba party, Mumu Obi anywhere or buy no Oscar. Kwame. We see me now is Lego 1999 after Yaya
89
99 Yaya Obuasi
89
there be 89 am tis Lego but
send me beto is Lego na me ba 91 am beto
so na ni baby na asase kra na yento obi da so ho dem shiro ena se utia ye president na tumi bonipa se we minister enye se bia ye exam so na wona we first a political patronage and political appointment. So them children. So, enti ma ebinumu enye se bi bibia bedi om 70 no omo kasa no ye kasantwie enya de a efata. Na Ghana ha ye nyina wo ha se okaya mampeni otizu sisi. Se no ye adwuma wo Japanese embassy. So okay.
Japanese embassy plan Ghana
that ohona na kuneduko mo.
Yeah.
Eno peja no de ba ni kunu ho a obey deputy minister. Time o deputy minister one na any boss. Spiugabra. And that's why presidents no abo Spiugabra ni ambassador. Me ka we mo say ewiase. Bibia timisi. Yesi enamahoma so na de enamduaso na homa ho so. Na penimu betra ha na nsen ka asem bi mi hwe ni di
asedeng
men ka asem bi hwe ni di peni 25 years ago ba mi feel is Legon. I was press secretary to the president. No here juma son and sudden come ambassador DK or say otiase DK and say the 75 no.
Hey anu so ko anymore DK
and a wunya baby see wo Ghana ha ele tell you UTV kaze ebinum se emfata sa
eza
ebinum se emfata nipa na se emfata no na so ma wi wonya ba bi agina so ho dem chiro enti me de niam ni bi wo ha Ghana no ye nhwe ye kasa ye enti na enye se kasa ntwie ni niam a emfata aba na ye koto ye da mu ba ko ene be weni. So we have to be very graceful with our attitude towards one another. Ni nyai say ye kasa etwitwe ho ye nkasa nkyere party fo no omo de omo nto maba Intimidate a futu amedema party no say and carbon here. Unity has been the bulwark of this tradition. Until you feel say you best ma ubia ni su ne ban ni niema suma wasum edi enkabom ebeba party no enyem papa mu me enkoto aba afa ni ebesi nkonwa the reconciliation talks we can we and away debi sade no de ebe hai nti tu me no won sem na wo me de afutuo na me de be ma wo they say am ko round am ye me mo papi asem am ne wo kakwa me no na me ka kire wo no na me ka kire wo
Mamintie tie phone back me ni na sambra na yento aso. Kwabena Agyapong is my guest this morning. Now this one says this man Kwabena has suffered for the NPP and I believe we have to reward him by giving him the opportunity to lead us. Kwabena can bring unity and bend the party together towards victory 2028. God bless KAA, God bless the NPP. Nana K sends that one. Your guest this morning is one of the best gentlemen, nice and articulate, hardworking and loyalist. But our party doesn't want people like Kwabena. Tell Engineer Kwabena Agyapong, I do appreciate him so dearly and wish him the best. Lizzie, Valley View University. KAA is a fantastic communicator by all standards. Brilliant, high emotional intelligence. Bobby Big Boss, teacher, Mante. Leadership is not a shouting match, nor is it built on character assassination. He who relies on hostility and bitterness has no moral authority to govern a nation. Fantastic Wilberforce, Seshi Asarian. So, we're listening at Ablekuma North. Tell Kwabena Agyapong will vote for him 31st January from the Ghana Youth for Change and Development Group. Engineer Kwabena Agyapong, solid. I enjoy his communication style, no insults, no attacks, always focused on delivering his message. The future will be exciting. Master Planner Junior, Kentampo, Eddie, Eno Ebaye. And then Iron Man says, tell Kala I'll support his presidency. With my knowledge in economics and taxation, I wish him well. Eric Amponsa Boateng, tax expert. And I'll say, but ask him if he'll accept a running mate position if he doesn't win. And then this one from Engineer Kwe Labi says, tell Kwabena Agyapong, Engineer Kwe Labi says, I wish him well. Mami Ajua says, Kwabena, blessings, speak on. Ajua Kunedu says, Kwabena Agyapong is my favorite after Dr. Bawumia. Ask him, will he accept to be a running mate to Dr. Bawumia? And then Kwabena is a good choice, but the NPP delegates will not vote for him. Live from Washington. Chairman, good morning. Okay, good morning. Junior says, Kwabena sounds better. Francis Blay says, I love Kwabena's sincerity, but unfortunately they will not vote for him because we hate the truth. And then Ambassador Dikio said, the man with a heart of gold. Very good man. Yeah, we know DK is a fantastic guy, unless you have not encountered him. Very good man. KAA, brilliant with wisdom, my favorite person forever. Nana Opoku Darlington, deputy organizer, NPP USA branch. Okay, Mubabe Trauma Nana. Let's see if I have any here. Okay, this one says all the regional chairmen should be sanctioned, especially those who have gone against the grain of discipline. Okay, has no name. KAA is admired, but the times and seasons don't favor him. Dadam La sends that one from Bumpurugu. This one says, I can't wait to meet this man one day. Perfect man to lead Ghana, but I don't think his party will allow him. Whoever wins should select him as the chief of staff. God bless him. Echo, Kwabena Agyapong is the man to watch. Interesting, intelligent gentleman. I wish him well. And that is from Olonka, Amafumuding. Ibu in second D. I love Engineer KAA, but we need DMB now. Ibu, I'm not sure Kwabena will smile at you today. And then, how can you love him and then not want him to be? Chairman General, we're enjoying Kokroko this morning because there's a fine gentleman with a good brain who's capable of leading the party in your studios. Kwabena is a visionary man. Dan Ado sends that one. Enti Mr. Mosemni say adian edoso nyeni na ni betimi aka enti be kan bi ni ejebi enti nwa yan kan mu de ma mu ko bo edua mu fa nchen because I did be na amount for a prepare sir na wan say you didn't read my message I say you should do yes semo kakre bi pani betimi aka why me sema mo fa nchen ne Muhammad mo birthday dey cry fefe my account God bless Ambassador DK Osei, a very kind gentleman. Nana Kunedu in East Legon. Well, Nana Kunedu, DK is a whole chapter for another day. Great guy he is. And then a few more here. I love this man. He's my favorite, Frank Enedianibai. Then this one says, please ask Kwabena Agyapong, does he have a problem with Kennedy Ohene Agyapong? He seems to be beefing with him. What is their relationship? Junior Bayano Enedianibai. Aaron says, amongst the five, he's the institutional memory for the NPP, but the trend will worry him, even though I wish him well. And then Kokroko is live on the Beat FM Sarin, so fantastic Wilberforce, we hear you. A brilliant man like Kwabena, he should be Bawumia's running mate. Gasti man break home. Watching live in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Kwabena, I know him since Dan Kwabuze tradition in Kwabre, when Honorable Asante Frimpong was the MP. Hey, I'm out for the history, man. Kwabena should simply leave NPP politics alone. He's too much of a gentleman. He should go onto the international stage like Ayokobuchi and Hanatete and leave Ghana politics, muchacho. Good morning, OKSK. He says, I'm watching live, or you're listening live in Worcester. Hey, muchacho, good morning, how are you? Francis says, tell Kwabena, the NPP chairmanship position is up for him, but why is he overlooking that?
Well, first and foremost, me pese ubia ti asese me. It's not by my persona or some unbridled ambition. I'm very passionate about the transformation of our country. Se me de me pese me hu se niema shishi na omani yi. After all, Kwame, for the last 10 years, say I've not been part of anything, but so there is no sense of bitterness in me.
Okay,
that is. I want everybody to know that. Number two, we are from, and I don't know when you're vice president. Vice presidents or running mates are chosen by the flag bearers. And this question because yento aba me say yento abano emame me de minim se party mampeni kufo ne kan who ye security man cry now party or power benya humfa so dan say we general secretary or opposition inti masum party in various capacities from 1992 enti medi mu general secretary da so mo dem show no enti me no ne hia me de hia me ne se oman no be hihie and ideas are me expressi ye to aba na sabi me nsanka na se nipa no ne nsa beka no obe share some of my values bia me yi makuma aboa no because you say oman no be hihie yes, this is my 6-point plan for Ghana. Say it be buama oman no ejie no eno ne hia me Kwame. Yeah. Because oman here what don't fear me the world me the football ne I'm very satisfied with very little. I don't have to be anybody. I'm just say if we are say President Kofi White House Buckingham Palace Imperial Pekin China Makoma bia so empty positions there. And they are appealing to me. Yeah, no tina me me. Last person who was also casting me about Kennedy Agyapong. Me no be any asem. ni obia eniasem. But I feel it's a responsibility as a former general secretary and also somebody who was there at the very foundation of this party to always make sure say we protect the record, the historical record of this party. I'm so can't be na me refugee and the other go for say me attack. My attack, you know. Who can't say them feel say enye no cry.
$3 million no.
Of course, Kwame. I mean, and no Bisham baby was in 1982 not Real Madrid top player say. I'm saying yeah, go with the my me so to say you had 3 million in no 3 million but no, he's not a subject. I don't want him to become a subject of our discussion.
Yeah.
So on them sure no. I have no problem with people. Me pese yenka enokre. Na me who say both camps no. Omunum se me kan okre nti. Bawumia for no. I support Bawumia. They 2 days in rain. They've been pushing interview. I mean, some time ago. Oh, here, I'm sure a wine is a be.
Okay.
Na me na only me discuss. O crowd busam say there many kind problem be. Na me chere say there be. Na 1992 Ghana stated capital of banks in South Africa. Na Continental Acceptances Limited. No, there's no way they would have had that money to give an individual. And the military will say on Franco police in tier PNDC. I mean, it was not going to happen.
How did the money come in?
That's right. Enti America. So yeah, enti just be at BB. Sasuna me kai say journalist bi busa me say am to aba ma Bawumia na say NPP for you use na dampono na MPC for us. And I'm so men kasa. Na nka Bawumia the party na di ni ye. And I'm chirechirem say 2008 crowd Orban. President Akufo-Addo kofa no by no cry. Ye said the wavy constitution of the party.
Yeah.
Out of respect for candidate Akufo-Addo. Esa ye card man. Na wi ase de hwe Nyankopon na bo nipa o. Entimi say nyame ninim di ntia ono so ne star no or by 2008 then so by running mate 8 years and was I vice president 8 years 16 years at the top enti enye so ono ni bre no ni Nyankopon bo no do ono so ye di man no esa wo tias ye say life there yes empanimfo ho na ewo ohene
yeah
it me bansa so enti mi chire mu keke se dabi mamon kasa se ye use na dompo anytime oba ye be press secretary no Bank of Ghana ni ade mi chire mu ni nyina bon se Kennedy for no so use no in the last 2 days me na me
una why topic
tito bi ka se me no was enye current matter o we campaign me mo ni di me kan na sem ba bia so dem sure no ti ya no makofa sa tape no ti wen tie ni ye a me ni Hello FM King David eye baako ewu Kumasi sa time na ye the founding members list no
yes
na me ka say ni din kan
me so ball is nipa 20 after me city was the last name
number 20 ono na any boss I know say a committee I know did nechi but it doesn't make you a member of the group so on them sure enti that now I was just stating facts historical records say yes she ni many ye enti mesre wo mo a omo etu bia na ayese bia one omo si metaki Bawumia which na si utake ken no eno kre na make historical record historic me ade amenye o MPP me ngoka sema sanity kakra maye ena maka ade a kire wi nti Kwame me da dodo no ase me statistician kakra say we engineer we statistic it say be 95% of any more reading nyina be 98 kra na ebo maba
come on
me de nyame ase say enso na ese ehye nipa nkran say wo ya ade na wo ya ade papa wo beka say nkrofo hu but na nkrofo hwe
yeah
wo ka say nkrofo hu enso na nkrofo hwe intermediate suban pa ehia mesensika adamfo pa enidie ebuo kasapa enkabom enona that is what I stand for in this party and that is why I want us to go back to our roots and reclaim those values and virtues and no nti eja
I'm not listening to say
director of operations former MP for so my namesake transport o si akomro we say o kan kra ndo do mo 100 man to aman William Coleman de mi pie o se ne maame na ye consul me so se mi free those days na you ko kan fijase asokore ho na ade ne maame Mrs. Grace Coleman ne bani.
Oh wow. Deputy Finance Minister. Oh,
the Bani William Coleman. And he also nominated Nam Tembia. Only executive aid. Your boss can't put Mama Bush.
Bisa will say, Ufu say, Edru so, because that mentality is a mentality of entitlement. And even though he doesn't say it, he doesn't verbalize it. It seems as if that is what he's saying, that is now his turn, knee in Bacho now. And then Michael says, Kwabena should just go ahead and simply say Ken lied. And stop and stop saying 81 entitlement, Ken lied simply.
Kwame, Kwabena, me statement more. Me kind say, Monsieur Bibi from Mpenimfo say leadership is not an entitlement.
Okay.
Until I can't Bawumia story. No. So on them show. If you are saying me di power, I'm very divine. Enti enyema P sisi wo wiase. Emma hu Ghana fosu ene e ban. Me money pa bi di penimphobia no mo sika. Na omo support to brutal top players. Black Stars okra ko winiba omo timi ko pack me fie di ho ne papa yi ekofom kame na de bia na me kono hokwe no nipa baako obi nkofo a oto cars ma wo mu anu mai pie mpani me froze when you no jame
wow
papa no na you first no wuye me na me koto na daka wo kolebu na me tam no the body call ni chrome in Ghana han me a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things to know the Ghanaian and how people behave when there is power. So what power of you a friend say hampesi we never been to nancy uni power chance wa ko to be fie ko because how you so eno there I don't hold these things so and I want to express my view and tell the truth. If it is your view that somebody lied, I'm just telling you the facts as I know them. Me come in okre. Nyame na me be super obi. Me yes ani etete me. Na emom u kan asem na se die minim fa ho no me meka. Na se wo pass wo commenter. Na wo na wan pass wo judgment.
Obi see a friend Opia Kojo Mensa Ogwa, that is Cape Coast. He says, Kwame, as a loyal son of one of the founding fathers of the NPP, I firmly support Kwabena Agyapong. My family and I stand with him because of his strong commitment to good governance and the admirable discipline he has demonstrated throughout his campaign. His convictions are profound and firmly anchored in the core values and principles upon which the party was founded. Opia Kojo Mensa in Ogwa sends that one.
Can't me losing the number and to really Kwame say about number was what
Chairman General, I'm doing the listening. I'm enjoying my senior engineer Kwabena Agyapong. I've worked with him several times and he's a fantastic engineer. Extend my regards to him. This is from Engineer Moses.
Oh, of course. Executive Director Ghana.
Ghana is your engineers. On your
engineers, you know,
I am headmaster.
And West Africa come. Executive Director of West African Federation of Engineering Organizations.
What do you mean?
Make us say, me still a member of the World Federation of Engineering Organizations Committee on Engineering and the Environment.
I'll see about title engineer one. Tell Kwabena Agyapong my regards to him. I'll call him afterwards. I like the way he respects humanity. Even me, when he meets me, God bless him. Sam L. Ebbs. And then Kwesi says Kwabena Agyapong's campaign manager has deserted him. Why? He should explain. By the way, Kwabena is solid. His campaign manager,
the last time I said,
not here.
I mean, no picture. Oh,
free her.
Ko Bawumia.
Oh, near Minipa. Asparo. William, well, Kwabena has answered this question just in case you didn't listen earlier. Say a year ago he was starting the credentials of DMB. What has changed? William, you beside Kwabena earlier, what Chichi must say, party in the Tuaba Edema candidate because of the love, the GDA or party in Tinia party na Tuaba Manum and no Udinechi. Now, see, Sam in HM, there's a new chapter here, and also adding home Atuja, Amma Ubia say on so. Yenshare said you be to me ayenye into na I hope I've captured aptly
why are you because I am the uncle for car the boy and say say obi we near why we be to me support no
because I
just support no just political career I see but we as well say pen the ye party no be no no eso obi ade enuado ne akomapa kota na chi ye tu ya ye wi and we start a new cycle. This is a new cycle.
This is a new cycle. Inti pacho senam chichi unsa pepepe ena etie. Now, very last ones here, Kwabena has to go because he has a campaign to run. NPP, please do not ignore wisdom. This is wisdom right here in Kokoko Studios, and that is, was it Kanishi? Okay. K is a good man. My love for him is deep. I remember I was part of the presidential delegation to the White House in 2006. No, I think it was 2008 you wanted to say.
No, that was 2000. White House, they say several times.
Anyway, okay. Well, I got to go in 2008. Okay. Much love to my mentor, Nana Puku Darlington, incoming NPP USA branch organizer. Incoming power. They say, they hire a campaign grounds. Anyway, you're welcome anytime. And then we saw I'm listening from Hackensack, New Jersey. Daniel Afumdakwa. Yes, Daniel, good morning from Accra. I wish Dr. Bawumia would simply be bold if he wins and take Kwabena as his running mate. Kwabena has knowledge, and that's something you can't take away from him. Michael Anefi. Kwabena is patriotic, and Ghana is a serious country. He should be our president. Simple. Old Square Joe. I know KA will not win, but I wish he would join Ken's team to become Ken's running mate. You Kofi Afum so the Nidia Ba. Kofi Afum says you are just throwing support behind Ken. Closing comments.
The party is about to deliver an upset. The Omon Tinaho, no Omon Kase. Throw your support behind way, throw your support behind way. Party for no, Omon who the Ekosu. Omunyenkola. Omunim. And Tokwane and Semua Ekoswa Emfata. They know, say, Omun Pese Beto Abama. Afe na esi sim konwa na ye be sisi nsem tu de enche bia se we the 31st year ye beto aba the party for na kuma won aho na nyina me de me se wo ye genuine party person wo ji kabi ma men kabi amamu dia me chinga na ha me ne party for na kasa me de masem atuo manim ye metimi akaka ho se mesre nyankopon se asema me ne wo ken enka wo makoma na emre ne so a te se de 2000 sunsun papa bi ba party no a ebe time Mr. Kufuachi ye hihye ballot no no na da hemfa ase ho se so ye hihye ballot ne ba otete no wo castle ono so da ase ho nti wo hwe wonsem number 5 high five now the team ho aseo high five now the team ho aseo me dey minim say party for no omo be ye bibia ama Ghana fo nyina hu se nyankopon otiase nyankopon do hwe akoma mu enye eniso nti kakra meka kire party for say emre ne so a omo fa abotre enko sasantin na mesa fo a I congratulate the Presidential Elections Committee. So far, arrangements are on my year, dear. Say, Electoral Commission for a election. The manage polling centers no saa so na police for no be security ti nyina ye ko say we former general secretary, say we former chairman, say we former president, say we polling station executive. Everybody becomes a voter. No wako tuaba na yakan. Ti mi gidi se saa hihye ni nyina koso na eto na yakan a. De dodo no apɛ ɛhɔ na mi gidi se ga Nyankopɔn hyira wo. Na nyina timi adi n'akyi. Sra a me sra nyame a ne se enye me Kwabena Agyapong because of adwumaden somamasum ene akoma pa a me woma ye man Ghana ene me party NPP nti kakra metimi aka kire etiefo ene delegates because me sure say nipa ni bi wa men timi enhia wo mo
nti aha your campaign a platform
timi enhia wo mo nti o mo timi wo ha o mo to aba ema KAA order number 5 order ase ho na nyina mfa akomapa emesum my Ghana no na ese ema ne here. Let's transform our republic, and I know we can do it. Ghana is a beautiful place, but so there's a certain level of happiness Ghana.
Free spirited
is the word, Kwame. Enti media yidi say Nyankopon ebekasa say party for so omo remfi city omo ye adwumaden a omo nim say daachi no pese party do show mani manyam no omo kai adwumaden a maye dia som party no omo hwe so emfa toaba no bi toaba no boom ema Kwabena Agyapong number 5 ase ho bi nyame din da omo nyina ase
and only high five no
that's right
only Japan Mesa.
Yes.
I was upset when Kwabena Agyapong, after going around the country, DMB decided to contest him. However, having listened to him today, Kwabena Agyapong has re-earned all my respect for him. He's a true Democrat, and I believe he will join DMB again after 31st. Kudos to KA. We'll be waiting for him in the DMB camp. Ejapa Mesa Enade Eno Evaye. And then Minya Penny back home. Only fire.
I know the whole family.
I know. Let me say.
Conference.
But now you're senior. You're about conference. Only conference we contact. Maybe can the same way I watch on.
Okay.
Fire say Charlie Kala. My man, oh, but me, I know did the party inside safe. Where I go vote. I hope say the delegates will see the great reveal. I wish him well.
And
I did buy. I read exactly how I wrote it. I say Charlie Kala, my man, oh, but me, I know did the party inside say where I go vote. I hope say the delegates will see the great reveal. I wish him well. Fire. Kala says you made him teary-eyed, but it's all good. Okay, Daniel, thank you very much. It has nothing to do with our conversation, but it's very important. Mina Penikala.
Kwame.
Ana pemi dasi. Say when ya adaje, I mean say adaje no ubi a genedie. Inti say we'll be spending more than 1 hour and about 20 minutes for Hadi and just say yes, dasi say you shared your aspirations and conversations and tour and vision in this idea that when you swing na